Alright, here's the video review for DINONI, the second from Fansproject's Saurus Ryu-Oh combiner, their Dino King. DINONI, as I mentioned in the Dinoichi review, means Dino 2. So, the second dino, which makes sense. He's a bird, doing birdie things. So he's got some ball joints down here on the bird legs, and the bird feet themselves have a little bit of, stay pegged in, have a little hinge in there as well. He does have a hinge here at the waist and a swivel. If you want to use that, I think that's mostly for robot mode, but it is there for, well, I mean, not entirely. That's also his elbow joint in combiner mode. His head can move a little bit. His robot head hides inside. If the robot head can move with the bird head as well. He's got an opening mouth. And he's got wings. They rotate here. They only click in one direction. You can feel the ratchet actually catching at every point going up, but they only seem to click going down. And he's got a hinge there in the wings. So you get some little posability in the wings, depending on how you want to display him, if you want to display him in alt mode. Although depending on how you have him displayed, getting him to balance on those little chicken feet can be difficult. There we go. There we go. Ba-ba-da-bam! We did it. So yeah. Now to turn him into robot mode, I'm going to open up these leg pieces here like this. You kind of, if you want to start swinging them around like this, you can. Flip them down like this. There is no ratchet in that knee to break, like on Dinoichi. You come up here, flip up the knee panels. There's a little hole you can get your fingernail into on the outside of the knee. And then bring his feet down and flip out his heels. Just like that. And again, just like that. The bird feet actually flip up. Rotate them around like this. See, this little tab right here goes into the foot, and kind of fold his foot around like that, and that collapses up. And it sits on the back of his leg like that. And there's another tab. Actually, it's the same tab, but you rotate it around and plug it in like that, so it sits on the back of the leg. If you want more posability, like that does block the knee a little bit, and if you want to get more dynamic poses out of the knee, you can flip this out and attach it onto the side of the leg, like that. Just flip that up. Get it all tabbed together. Tabbed in there. And there's his lower half. On his upper half, you just unpeg the arms here from the upper body. Get in here, flip out his fists, which are actually surprisingly easy to do. Fold his bird head down, and if his head doesn't go with it, you've got robot mode. Now the wings can fold up. This little peg hole right here fits inside this, so if you want to have the wings collapsed on his back, they can fold up. You can even kind of fold them down a little bit. You can bring them back. Again, they retain all the articulation they had in bird mode. If you want to have them as a robot mode with like big angel wings, you can do that as well. It's entirely up to you. Personally, I like him with the wings in robot mode, but you can fold them up. He comes with a small rifle with a hole in the front that he can hold. And now that we've shown both of them off, I'll show you the rifle. You can see there's a handle and there's a hole up here. Whether these two go together in this configuration or whether they're other guns, it looks like the guns are going to combine. Because you can see you can attach this right here like that. You can flip that out if you want to. Make it one big gun, which can peg onto something. But I've seen some pictures of Dino King at displays where he has a big cannon coming up over his shoulder, and this would allow you to do that. I'm pretty sure it's going to go this way, where this will be like the rear of the cannon, and there'll be like a longer barrel coming out the front here. But I'll have to wait and see how the guns go. But you can take this and you can tab it in right here. And alternatively, if you want to have it face the other way, well, you can't really because his shoulder gets in the way. Or you could attach it here on his arm if you wanted to have that cannon. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to attach like this on his shoulder and be a big cannon that goes on his back with the barrel coming out. We'll see. But the guns do combine. Just go ahead and just leave those together since we're going to be doing the limb mode next. So for the leg mode, you want to find his right hand. The hands are attached here inside the feet. And it's easy, they kind of clip in here. But if you lift the toes up, you can see there's some guards on the sides of his hand, and it just makes it a little easier to pull out. You just grab this. It helps if you take the thumb and just kind of straighten it out for it. But just basically grab the hand and pull it out. You can see there's a little clip there that clips onto this post in the center of the foot. So the hand comes out. The foot will then, attach later on. It does have a good side-to-side click. It's got a front-to-back ratchet, although not as much as you only get about 3, maybe 3 clicks out of it. Of location, and it does have a swivel. So you're going to get some pretty decent posability out of the foot when it's all said and done. So we'll go ahead and take the hand out. We'll open it up and turn it into his right hand. This piece does swivel right here as well for posing. And we'll go ahead and turn DINONI into an arm, which is kind of like turning him back into a bird. I'm going to flip up his hands and fold those all up. Flip out the combiner peg here. Now the wings, if you want, you can bring them out like this. Actually, you know what? I think I've got the arms wrong here. I feel like maybe I should have done something differently. Oh, they come up like this. Maybe like this. Oh no, they come up on top of his head. Fold that down. Maybe like this. And plug into his bird head. That seems more appropriate. Oh, yeah, we want to rotate it around first so we don't smush that black piece. Like that. And the wings, see the wings this peg hole goes here. And you can peg the wings on. Like that, to form his arm. And then if you want, you can, okay, maybe if you have the wings going the other way, peg on like that, and then you can fold them up like this if you want. So you can have them going straight out like that, or you can have them collapsed up. Entirely up to you. And the lower limb is going to do pretty much exactly what you expect it to, since he's got the hinge and rotation here. And bring the legs out to the side like we had them before, and fold, otherwise fold it up just like we did for bird mode. Except the legs, like I said, the legs tab in on the outside here. There we go. Snap the legs together. Oh, come on, tabs line up. Oh, one of them is, come on. It's just because one of these, the hip ratchets is not collapsed all the way. Oh, there we go. Also make sure these black tabs fit into the legs properly, and then you shouldn't have a problem. Haha, there we go, we did it. So there's his arm, and again, there's the ratchet, like that, for his elbow, and then the hand clips on here, on the green bits here inside the tan on the legs. You just clip the hand on, and there you have his arm. You can, if you want to, you can fold these up against the hand if you don't like them sticking straight down. You kind of fold them up in there in that gap, and it doesn't interfere with the turning of it. Entirely up to you how you want to do the arm. And this combiner port just pegs right in here to the side of the Monstructor limb. Does it go any deeper than that? I guess it does not. Or not Monstructor, Dino King. And there is the upper half of the torso and the arm of Dino King. There will be more. And again, like I said, with that cannon, attach it up like that. So get an idea of what he's going to look like. He's a little more subtle. Like I said, Monstructor has much more vibrant colors, I think. Well, not even I think. He does have much more vibrant colors. And might stick out more on the shelf. I do kind of dig the muted colors of Dino King. Also, like, I played with Monstructor when I was a kid. I have never touched an actual Dino King. So, I kind of dig the Dino King version of this. But I will get Monstructor when they do that one as well. So yeah, there's DINONI from Fansproject's Ryu-Oh Saurus Combiner.